Hi, having a great day. You're watching JG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm gonna give you my review for the new movie Marry Me, starring Jennifer Lopez, Owen Wilson, and Maluma as the leads. And I'm gonna tell you whether this movie is for watching or not. Do I think this movie is for watching for you? I'm gonna tell you the good things and the bad things about the movie, to tell you whether you think this movie is for watching or not. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun video, just telling you whether this movie is gonna be good or not. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty straightforward, just telling you that. So yeah, but before I get started, just make sure to leave a like. It would be very, very helpful. So please leave a like, as well as subscribe for a lot of other content. I'm doing so much reviews covering the box office and everything, so subscribe for all that content. And lastly, make sure to leave a comment below whether you are going to watch this movie or not, or if you have seen it, what do you think about it? I'm definitely very curious to hear your thoughts, so tell me that down in the comments. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so the basic premise of Marry Me is that there's these stars, Kat and Sebastian, who are like the biggest stars in the world, like they're really, really big, and they're about to get married, and they have planned a whole concert over it and everything so that they can exchange vows and get married. And then right before that actually happens, a video online comes out where they showed Sebastian was cheating on Kat with her secretary, which is actually like really bad. So as soon as she goes upstage, she just found that out. So she decides to marry a random guy in the audience that is holding a sign of Marry Me, that being Owen Wilson. So yeah, that's what the basic premise is about. From there, it just goes on from there. And it's honestly a really fun and interesting premise. I think that's actually a pretty cool concept. You know, I mean, I think it's kind of like original, kind of random type of thing. And I really did think it was a very enjoyable thing. I really enjoyed how the movie opened and with like this whole setup of this premise. I think it was very interesting and cool. You're seeing like the relationship of these two super big mega stars. I really did love that. And then like the way that they planned the whole concert around it, I thought that was super fascinating. And the way the show was going and everything, I thought it was super fascinating. And then whenever she finds out and they're in the concert, I mean, it's just, I really thought that whole setup was handled spectacularly well. So I really love that whole thing. And this interesting concept makes for some very, very interesting things. For example, it makes the movie very, very charming, especially between the chemistry between Owen Wilson and Jennifer Lopez. It's amazing. It's like really, really good chemistry. It's like very cute and romantic type of chemistry. Like I really did enjoy it. I thought it was a very, very nice chemistry. And the movie felt like an early 2000s movie, like early 2000s, like 2005, 2006, kind of that type of movie. Like kind of like if you think of Hitch, kind of like that type of thing. But it kind of got modernized. Like it's a like old kind of like type of feeling of a movie, but modernized in our world, because they used a lot of social media actually, like TikTok and all that type of stuff. They use TikTok a lot, trust me, like they used it a lot. So they kind of modernized it, but it's still, when I was watching it, it kind of felt like an old movie for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but it kind of felt like an old type of rom-com movie. So that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. That's kind of up to you. Like if you don't like old rom-com movies, then you don't like it. But if you do like early 2000s type of movies, rom-com style, then this is exactly the movie for you. Now, things that I really enjoy from it. Like I already mentioned, I love to see the celebrity artist type of behind the scenes type of stuff. I thought it was very cool stuff, seeing the concerts, seeing how they plan, like, oh, this is going to be our wedding day, let's plan a whole concert around it, the press conferences, seeing all that type of stuff. I really enjoy seeing all that behind the scenes stuff of an artist, interviews, the way that they play each other, like getting songs for each other and everything. I thought it was super, super cool. Topping the Billboard and all that type of stuff, getting a Grammy, like all that type of stuff. I really, really did enjoy. Like I'm a huge fan of music, so for that to be the case, I really, really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed that they were touching on a lot of Latin music, because they had some obviously English music, but at the same time, one of the main stars is Maluma, which is a super huge Latin artist. So the fact that they were able to touch on his music was really cool as well. So I really did enjoy that, and that was basically the part that really, really fascinated me. I don't know if it's gonna resonate with a lot of people, because it's the part that is least attached to the rom-com area, but I honestly really fascinated me just to see the behind the scenes stuff, especially since I really like the business of type of things. I really enjoyed that part of it. Some scenes in the movie were also very gorgeous, with really, really good cinematography, especially talking about the moments whenever they're in concerts with Maluma's character and J-Lo's character. That was really, really cool, from like the costume design and like the cinematography. It just looked really, really awesome. So I really did enjoy those. And those some other scenes, like some romantic scenes between J-Lo and Owen Wilson, where I thought that they had some like really good cinematography. Like it looked really, really nice. So the cinematography for this movie was actually very, very good and very impressive. I don't know how much the movie costed, but honestly, it looked really good. So that's great. That's great. I think it definitely looked like a really high quality. So really, really enjoyed that. The movie's also very, very fast paced, and it moves like at a really nice, smooth pace, which makes it for an easy watch. Like if you just want to watch this movie, it's not going to be hard for you to watch it. It actually contains a really nice pace, with exception to some moments where in the movie, like it kind of turns to like a music video, like think Jennifer Lopez has a lot of songs in this movie. So Maluma has two. I think Jennifer Lopez has like five, if I'm right. And some of those songs turn into like kind of like music videos, and I think that they do kind of ruin the pacing because I think they go on for too long. Like it would be fine if it was a little bit shorter, but I think they go on for maybe too long to the point where it's like it doesn't fit the story that much, and it's kind of weird. So that's the main problem with it. Like I don't think there's enough reason to have those music videos in there because it's not a musical either. It just has kind of like music videos in there, so I didn't really love that. So I kind of wish that maybe they would have trimmed it down a little bit and then it would have been fine. That's the only thing that kind of runs the pacing, but besides that, the pacing is actually really good. It's really fast, so you're never gonna get bored, and it makes the movie feel kind of short, even though it's like almost 2 hours, which I guess is short-ish. So yeah, it makes the movie feel short, so that's good. Going to the songs themselves, since they're actually a really huge part of the movie, I thought they were fine. I thought they were some of them were really, really good. Some of them were like, okay, whatever. Marry Me, the main title song, was pretty good. I think they overused it a lot in the movie. Like they used it a lot. But I thought it was pretty catchy at some points. Like the chorus is pretty catchy. The other Jennifer Lopez songs, I like the one. There's one in the movie that I don't want to spoil, but it has a really cool scene. The way that it's created and everything, and a really cool setup, and the way it's when they were in the studio creating it and everything. So I really enjoyed that song, and I really enjoyed the Maluma songs that I wish had more time in the movie. I think they had too little time. Jennifer Lopez songs had too much time. I wish Maluma had a little bit more time with his songs, because I really thought those songs were the best. They were really, really good, especially since I come from like Maluma. Like I love his music, so the fact that it wasn't in there that much made me kind of sad. I kind of wish that we had a lot more screen time with his music. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, sadly. But the screen time that we did have was really, really, really good. I just still do wish that this movie maybe explored more of Maluma's side character, which is Sebastian's side of the story, because I felt like the movie was a lot more than two dimensional. Like I really did enjoy that the movie wasn't just, oh, this is a two-dimensional, this guy's a bad guy, this guy's a good guy, and this is the main lead that has to do the good guy. No, I thought it was a little bit more than that, and I really enjoyed the fact that it was kind of three-dimensional. However, I wish it could have gone a little bit further, because they definitely set up Maluma's character, which is Sebastian, to be a little bit more like deep character and everything, and it definitely showed in scenes whenever they were all together. You can definitely tell that there was some more deepness into this character, but we never got to see the full exploration of it. So that's my problem with it. I wish that maybe we would have seen a little more of him, just maybe some scenes by himself or something. I do think it could have done wonders for the movie, and it could have like even made the movie even deeper, and it would have made the movie even more awesome. Not to say that the scenes with him were bad, because no, they were really good. Actually, like I said, I really enjoyed every single character in the movie. For like they were three-dimensional characters, which I honestly really thought worked for the movie a lot. And this is a huge props to the actors as well, because the script isn't as good, but I think the actors did a really great job. Owen Wilson did it, I think, was the best at the movie. I think he did an amazing job in this movie. Jennifer Lopez did a really good job with her character as well, and Maluma, for his first acting job, did amazing. I think he did really, really good. So that's great. That's really, really great. Comedy wise, the movie did have some really, really good comedy. It didn't always hit though. I did think that some jokes didn't land, but for the comedy itself, for the most part, it was actually pretty funny. Like I said, not all of it landed, but when it landed, I think it was really good. But the biggest problem that I did have with the movie was that the climax in the movie didn't hit as I think it should have hit. I didn't feel like, oh my god, this is the climax of the movie. I don't know why. Maybe I wasn't as immersed in the story, but I didn't think that the climax hit as much as it should have hit. I kind of wish there was a little bit more or something different in there that I think could have made the movie a little bit better. And since the climax kind of was into the ending as well, I didn't love the ending. It wasn't a bad ending or nothing, but I didn't love it. So that's kind of my problem. I wish that maybe they would have reshuffled the ending a little bit to make it a little bit more grander in scale, or maybe feel a little bit bigger instead of making it feel smaller. So that's kind of the problem here. And another problem with the movie is that this movie feels like it's full of sponsorships everywhere. And the movie, it's like full of sponsorships. This, get that, get this, get that. Like it's really full of sponsorships, and it does get annoying at sometimes. However, those are my negatives that I think that really stand out. Besides that, I think the movie is actually really, really fun. I really did enjoy it. Like I said, I thought it was a very good movie. It's very fast paced and everything. And I really also did like some of the contrast, because we have like this very big star relationship type of thing going on one side, and then we have like a very grounded type of romantic story on the other side. And I think it does for a very nice combination and match during the movie. And I think it feels really cool because the pacing feels like it's moving fast. It doesn't feel slow when it's grounded. It doesn't feel too fast whenever it's like big grand scale. So I really did enjoy that. So I love the contrast, and I love how it mixed together. So overall, like I said, I thought this movie was really, really fun. A really, really good time, to be honest. And I think that it's perfect for Valentine's Day. If you want to take a Valentine's or something, I think this is perfect. I personally saw it on Peacock just because I bought it for the Super Bowl as well. So I was like, okay, might as well watch it on Peacock. But I think it does well on both Peacock and theaters. It's not a movie that you have to see on theaters, but I definitely think that it will help to see it on theaters. I think it immerses you more into the experience. And especially those concert scenes, I think they're very, very beautiful and everything. So I think that if you do see that in the theater, I think you would appreciate it even more. So yeah, I did really enjoy the movie, and I definitely think it's worth watching, especially if you're into the rom-com type of movies, and especially if you want to see it's like something nice and cute for this Valentine's. This movie is definitely the movie for you. So yeah, that is my review for Marry Me. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please leave a like. It would be very, very helpful. As well as subscribe for a lot of content. Like I said, I release a lot of content, so subscribe, reviews, box office coverage, theories, all type of stuff. Just subscribe for all that content. And lastly, tell me down in the comments if you already saw this movie. Tell me what you thought about it. I'm definitely curious. And if you haven't seen it, then this review convinces you to see it. I'm also definitely very curious. So tell me that down in the comments. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is James Entertainment out.